Hello. Miscommunication in the healthcare sector can be life-threatening. There is a rising number of migrant patients in the United States, and this means that communication errors between a healthcare practitioner and a patient when one or both are speaking a second language are increasingly likely.
According to the DHHS, denying medical care to patients with low English proficiency is a form of discrimination.
There is no way healthcare providers will be able to speak all 350 languages currently spoken in the country. When communicating details and information of a diagnosis, a treatment, or the medication to patient, it is crucial to convey accurately the right information and the likelihood of the associated risk factors. I am sure you have already noticed that I have an accent. Well, this is because I speak 4 different languages, and English was the last one that I learned. It was very difficult for me to communicate with any physician, pharmacist, or nurse in the first few years that I came to this country. Millions of patients in the country face this language barrier problem every day, and consequently, miscommunication can lead to severe and acute health complications, requiring hospitalization and sometimes lead to death.
This is why we have developed a software called VoixRx, a medication counseling software to help both patients and healthcare providers to better communicate with each other.
VoixRx simply means voice prescription. It is the #1 and only software system that has tackled this problem by designing a system to allow patients to be counseled and receive their instructions in the language they best understand. The software is composed of both a web platform and a digital health mobile application. The mobile app will have more than 20 languages such as French, Spanish, Arabic, Portuguese, Italian, Russian, and even English.
Yes, we did not forget about English. The reason is that it is a fact that English from Kentucky or West Virginia is different from English from Louisiana, and that is another source of miscommunication.
Overall, the VoixRx app can be used by anyone. It is true that most of the time patients with low English proficiency have to rely on the availability and accuracy of an interpreter. This is a very frustrating process. The availability of translators alone is not sufficient to overcome cultural barriers. There is a strong need for important factors such as trust, accessibility, and quality of translation. All 3 of these are provided to you, patients and providers, through VoixRx.
The mission of VoixRx is not only to improve communication between providers and patients by eliminating the language barrier between them, but also to help patients with medication adherence and compliance.
VoixRx allows patients to receive their medication instructions in their preferred languages and give the option to listen to everything in that language. This will help patients that cannot read. It can also allow patients to create their personal medication record in that same language. According to the United States Census Bureau, about 40% of the population represent people from different races.
It is a fact that the United States of America is a country built on diversity, and there are hundreds of languages spoken across the country.
In the recent years, healthcare has become more patient-centered, and in general, people feel that their health conditions are improving because of this new approach. VoixRx will be an add-on service that will tremendously enhance patient experience and increase medication adherence and compliance.
With this mobile app, you can travel anywhere around the world, being at peace and knowing that communication with any healthcare practitioner would not be a problem.
Using VoixRx, a digital health mobile application, can tremendously increase medication adherence for all patients all over the world.